I am currently a product marketing specialist at Nintendo, and this is where I do my personal work. Today is the perfect weather. I'm with my dog Lola, so I am getting a certificate in storytelling and content strategy. If you'd like to, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I post every Wednesday. Hey everyone, my name is Catherine and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I've lately been posting more travel content, but I've really been into watching people's workday in their lives, and I thought that I would do one. I thought I'd do a home edition one today. I am currently a product marketing specialist at Nintendo, which is really cool. I grew up playing Nintendo games. It is a contract role. So I have about a month left, which is a bit sad. So I'm kind of back in that stressful, I have a job and I'm also trying to do YouTube and all that stuff, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing next and applying to jobs. This role has been definitely a big learning experience. It's been pretty cool. What a product marketing manager does, at least for my position at Nintendo, so I work on third-party games. So with Nintendo, there's the first-party games, second and third. Most common I hear about is the first and third party. So first-party games are games that Nintendo creates and also hosts on their platform. So Animal Crossing, Zelda, all the Mario games that you see, those are all created and hosted by Nintendo. Third-party games are games that other companies create and then Nintendo hosts it. So that could be things like Minecraft, Skyrim, or even collaborations. I worked on Mario and Rabbids, and the Rabbids franchise is not Nintendo, even though it's with Mario. I work on third-party games exclusively, and basically whenever you see Nintendo advertising really anywhere, whether it's on their website or ads on social media or banners in stores, and it has some kind of third-party game included, all of that has to go through the partner. I basically am the messenger between different teams at Nintendo and then the partner. So oftentimes I'll have someone in Nintendo go to me and be like, hey, we're creating this campaign that's going to be a banner, a physical banner in Best Buy stores. We are wanting to include Minecraft and this game, and then I reach out to the partners and say this is what we want to do. We need copy for this, assets, and it's all very specific. And then I go back and I kind of am the messenger and go back and forth. So that's a big part of what I do. My job really does consist a lot with emailing and just messaging back and forth, meetings as well. Today, I typically have 0 to 2 meetings per day. My job is not very meeting heavy, but today I do have a meeting later on in about 40 minutes. Everyone has been so nice and the work culture has been so great. I had a friend actually reach out to me and she was like, how's it like working in corporate? And I was like, actually, it's been really nice on Nintendo. Everyone has been so nice. I've made really good friends. A lot of my workday is just going to be me sitting here at my desk. I obviously can't show you my laptop and what I'm doing specifically. But yeah, let's just get into this day. So pretty messy, not gonna lie, but this is kind of my overview. I have my main computer, and this is where I do my personal work. I like to oftentimes have a window on this side that has more of my productive whatever I'm doing, and then on this side I'm watching a video or listening to lo-fi or something like that, or I have 2 different screens, so I kind of have lots of tabs open all the time. And then I just have my tea and water, and I have all my knickknacks, and my work computer here I just have the Nintendo site opened up, so it's nothing is exposed. Hey everyone, I'm on a walk now. I like to take a walk as much as I can during lunchtime on the days that I work from home. So again, I work from home every Monday and Friday, and then every other Wednesday, and this Wednesday is the day that I work from home, thankfully, because to be honest, my dog is not feeling well and I do not feel comfortable leaving her. So it just kind of worked out, although my office is pretty understandable, so if anything they would have just let me work from home. But I just do this little route around my little cul-de-sac area, and today is like the perfect weather. It's sunny and really bright with some clouds to give it some texture in the sky, but at the same time it's sweater weather, so I love a good sweater and a good jacket. That's like fall clothing is my favorite to wear. So I'm with my dog Lola. I'm holding her just because she is a senior dog, so she just has a hard time walking, especially today. She's just like, her body's not having it. So I'm just on a walk and I'm getting some fresh air with her. I'm getting some steps in. Maybe I'll have her walk a little later on. And for now, she's just enjoying being out and about and getting some fresh air. So I've noticed that doing walks during lunchtime has really helped just kind of break up my day, especially when I'm home all day. And it's been really great. So yeah, and I'm gonna go home and make some food for me and my dog, and that is the plan. I also forgot to mention that when I go on walks, I don't like to just walk in silence. So I'll usually either listen to podcasts or audiobooks, more often audiobooks, just because I feel like a lot of people who I've been listening to their podcasts have like started and stopped. So right now there's only like 2 or so that I'm like actively listening to. So definitely more audiobooks. There's so many to listen to. So right now I'm listening to Invisible Woman, which is a very frustrating book to listen to because it's about like data and how this world is basically set up to be a man's world, and how the man is the default and the woman is atypical, and how even things as a woman that I obviously have noticed are harder for women than men in the world, but things I haven't even thought about. So it's definitely an eye-opening nonfiction read, but it's also like really frustrating, but highly recommend if you're into, honestly, for anyone, men and women. But yeah, that's what I've been listening to on this walk.
Hamza, you want to help me with my luggage? Okay, baby. Good night. Bye.
Hi everyone, so it is after lunch and I decided to switch it up and sit down here at basically on the floor, and I'm using a coffee table as my desk just to kind of switch things up. I normally don't work from here, but I thought, why not? And my camera battery on my fancy camera died on me and it's still charging. So I'm just gonna be filming on my phone, so apologies for that. I thought while doing some work, I can multitask, and basically I decided to enroll myself in a certificate program. So I got my master's degree back in 2020 when I finished it, and I actually missed school once 2022 came around. And I was debating what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do anything that would get in the way of work because I really did need work experience. I had so much education experience. So I thought a certificate program would be perfect. So I am getting a certificate in storytelling and content strategy at the University of Washington. It is online and it is every Tuesday evening, and it is basically for the whole academic school year, and there's 3 quarters because the University of Washington's on the quarter system, and I just have like a good 2-3 week break in between each quarter. I don't think that's the case for the normal undergrad and graduate programs, it's just the certificate programs. But I thought I'd listen to a lecture. The classes are about 3 hours long. Yesterday was Valentine's Day and I decided to watch Magic Mike with my coworkers and one of my coworkers' friends that is an old coworker of hers. So I made these plans. I was really excited. I thought it'd be a really fun way to celebrate Valentine's Day. It's like a Galentine's Day watching Magic Mike. And then I realized like 2 days beforehand that I had class. I don't plan to miss any other classes. You never know with life, but I don't plan to. So I just decided to not go yesterday, which is a first, and just rewatch the recordings today. So I'm gonna do that right now while working and doing a little bit of multitasking, since I'm just essentially listening and watching a video. And it is 2:24. I actually already started this lecture, so I have a little over an hour left to listen. This is how my setup is over here with my work laptop next to me. But this is my personal laptop, so I'm just listening
the fact that
to class like this, and it has all the chapters
kind of dichotomy into
and
a story that
slides,
is
and it's just recorded and my professor's up there.
more.
All right, everyone, so I am back. I've charged my camera, so now I'm back to a nicer camera rather than just my phone. But I am back at my desk situation. I don't think that's a very good representation. I will show you in a second, but it is now 4:27, so I'm just finishing up the work day. I was able to watch also my class, and then I did the homework, which the homework assignment is pretty quick. It's basically talking about PR disasters. Here is my homework that I did. I just did something very basic. I worked for a semester at sea, and I thought it'd be interesting to include this PR disaster because I was a part of it. And basically, Semester at Sea unveiled their new logo, and this was their old logo. And the comments on social media and the alumni did not like it. They all like hated the logo so much. And then the second one is Balenciaga. They had this campaign where basically, if you look, the children are, sorry, there's like a helicopter or something. The children are with like all this bondage looking gear, and look at the teddy bears. It's like netting, and basically the public had an outburst saying like, why are you having children be like with teddy bears that are in bondage, and it's like promoting child pornography. So Balenciaga totally said, hey, that's our fault, we're so sorry, and they took down the ad campaign. So that's the second one. And then the third one I have, which I didn't know this happened, but when I Googled and read this, I was just like, how could Ulta do that and not catch it? And for backstory, Kate Spade is a designer. She has like perfumes that could be in Ulta because Ulta's more beauty and skincare, but there's also purses and clothing. And they had an email come out in their newsletter that was titled Come Hang with Kate Spade. And if you don't know, Kate Spade hung herself in 2018. Very insensitive and cringy and like such, it's like such dark humor. I couldn't believe that happened. But that was my homework. So it's very simple. You just send it in, and it's basically just the first part of class. People can talk about what they find, and it's just meant for discussion. So that is the homework that I did, and I might do a couple of other things, but I would like to be able to leave my house and maybe even go to the park because it's such a nice day before it gets dark out. And I also sold something on Poshmark, which is like a clothing reselling store, so that's nice. I got an extra $16 after the cut that Poshmark makes for selling a shirt, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of been my work day thus far.